Hi, I'm Wayne Garcia, and you're watching another edition of Family Safety 123. Okay, parents, you know what to do to keep your family safe from poison injuries, right? Actually, there are a couple of hidden dangers that you need to think about. Lead and carbon monoxide. Lead is found in some paints and toys, and carbon monoxide is a byproduct of any burning fuel. Right now, we're going to be joined by our poison expert, Dr. Frank Rosenblum, who's here to show us how to identify some of these hidden risks and also how to prevent them. So there are these hidden dangers that we find in our homes.
Definitely, lead and carbon monoxide are present ubiquitously. They're all over the place, and so we really need to be conscious of them.
Okay, let's focus on lead poisoning first. Now, we've seen a lot of news items lately about lead found in toys. Is that really all we have to worry about?
No, unfortunately, lead is found everywhere, including everywhere in our homes, and it really depends on the year of the home. The one thing to remember is that if the home was built or painted after 1978, then it was painted without lead-based paint. But if the home is older than 1978, then it might have lead-based paint on the walls or on the trim, or it might also have lead-based paint under the newer paint, and so that could be a problem.
So we talked about lead-based paints in homes. What about on those toys that we've heard so much about lately?
It's very important to look for toys, several different categories. One are older toys that may have been handed down from generation to generation. The other thing is that family heirloom crib or high chair that has been in the family for years that may have been painted with lead-based paint.
If you feel that your child may have been exposed to lead, may have some of these conditions, what should we look for as parents?
Well, it's important to realize that the symptoms of lead poisoning, that when lead is ingested over time, aren't sudden. They come on very slowly, and the child can have everything from listlessness to learning disabilities to lack of attention to abdominal disturbances such as nausea and vomiting, and also can have somewhat nebulous neurological symptoms such as weakness or difficulty in coordination. It's very important that if you believe there's any problem, you contact your healthcare provider immediately and have the child tested.
You've got me now hooked. I want to know where to look at my house. Once I think I have some suspects, where can I take those to get tested?
You can call the local health department. You can call the National Lead Information Center as well. But locally, if you call the health department, they'll be able to direct you on how to get it tested.
So let's talk a little bit now about carbon monoxide. Some people have called it the silent killer. Where does carbon monoxide come from, first of all?
Well, there are many sources of carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is basically a gas, colorless and odorless, that is formed by the incomplete burning of hydrocarbons or the incomplete burning of fuel, wood, etc. The most common sources for carbon monoxide that we have in our homes would be wood-burning stoves, fireplaces, gas or regular charcoal grills, or anything really that causes burning. Water heaters, furnaces, etc. are also sources of carbon monoxide.
I've heard that carbon monoxide can be a big danger when the power goes out.
The main problem is that people, when the power goes out, they lose their electric source of cooking and their electric source of lights. And so sometimes they bring in their grills to do the cooking. It's very important not to do that.
I think another source of carbon monoxide could be your car. Could that be a danger around the house?
It could be if you leave your car running in the garage, a closed garage. Anytime in the garage, indoors, don't leave your car running.
How do you test for carbon monoxide? How do you know if it's in your house?
Here we have your standard carbon monoxide testing device. The carbon monoxide detector should be placed wherever you're going to be sleeping, and so it's important to have the carbon monoxide detectors placed in the bedrooms and or at least 15 feet away from any source that produces carbon monoxide.
Well, all this information really drives home the importance of identifying sources of carbon monoxide and lead around your home. So remember these three things. Number one, painted products may contain lead if made before 1978. Also, install and maintain carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Number three, if you're concerned about poisons in your home, talk with your doctor. Carbon monoxide and lead poisoning are serious dangers, but they are preventable. If you are concerned about any items in your home that may contain lead, contact your health department for more information.